are signs of what went wrong. And every day I get one more. Feel my arms keep reaching out, only to find more self-doubt. Like I'm in a train, I can't wake up. I'm not as I said, fear I'm never enough. It took some time to realize I still feel alive.
All right. Hello, Shad. How you doing, my friend?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Well, this is our first show, podcast. It's called Unmuted, and we plan to talk about a little bit of gaming news, a game we've been playing, a show we've been watching, and a movie. And that's basically what our show is going to be covering. So, what should we? Oh, yeah, I am Reaper, and we have Shadow here with me.
Yep.
I guess we'll start with.
Destiny.
Yes, let's start with Destiny. That is, that's a headline. That's new. We got something new coming for Destiny here soon. What's the date on that? Do you remember?
April 9th.
So that's next month, coming up fast, and it's called Into the Light. Is
Yep.
that right? Okay. Now, are you looking forward to it before we even
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about it?
Yep. I've been looking forward to really any new content with Destiny, but yeah, this is definitely sounding good. Getting some old Forge weapons back, possibly more Crucible weapons, new Horde, it's pretty much Horde mode. It's called Onslaught. That
That's
sounds
what it
pretty
sounds
good.
like Destiny Horde. Now we've had other modes, that are wave based and similar, but this one does kind of stand out a little bit and catches my interest. It'll
Mm-hmm.
get me back into the game for sure. And I personally have not been playing Destiny a whole lot lately. I've been taking a break, kind of on a hiatus with it, and playing other games. But this, I think, will get me back into Destiny. And
Yep, same here.
I feel like it's kind of long overdue, but I'll take it. And loot wise, what are we like playing for here? Do you know if there's going to be like anything like an exotic tied to this?
That's supposed to they're gonna reveal kind of more of the gear, the weapons that are gonna be coming here this Tuesday. That's supposed to be on this next live stream, but they showed Midnight Coop when they showed the gameplay. Sounds like Blast Furnace and Hammerhead were confirmed. It sounds like Recluse is coming back, but there hasn't been any more details on it other than Recluse is coming into the store for the ornaments coming for Bright Dust. So it would make sense if that ornament's coming back out for Bright Dust that we're getting Recluse
Recluse can
back.
make a return, yeah.
Yeah.
And I would be happy with that. Having either one, any kind of
Mm.
Black Armory weapon, the forged weapons. I miss them.
Oh, I know.
It'd be
They
nice to have
sounded
those
good.
back.
Mm-hmm.
And Recluse, of course, because I played a lot
Yep.
to unlock Recluse. That was I miss it, so it would be nice to have it back. And yeah, like you said, I think that's a big indicator is by putting the ornament back in the store for it. But I guess we'll
Yeah.
have to wait and see.
Sounds like there's
Uh,
a possibility of Not Forgotten coming back as well. So if they're bringing back more of those old Crucible weapons, there's a chance for more of them. Mountaintop. What was the sniper? There's a whole bunch of them.
was it Revoker? No,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
was it?
Revoker. Yeah,
I think it was. It was a good
yeah,
sniper.
yeah. There's a whole bunch of them like that, but Not Forgotten was nice. Recluse, Mountaintop, all those weapons were
Not
good back
forgotten.
then.
Was that the hand cannon?
Yeah, and then there was the other version. Not Forgotten, I believe was There's two versions of that hand cannon that you got
I
through
remember
playing.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that, and they were both good hand cannons. And I'm not a big hand cannon player in the game. I think it's oversaturated with hand cannons more than
Oh, they
necessary.
are.
But there's one or two. What's the one from Vault? Fatebringer,
Yeah.
the Adept Fatebringer, Time Lost. So that's my favorite. I exotic wise, I'd probably go with Crimson, but in general, just not a big hand cannon fan, which is, I don't know, probably surprising for any Destiny player. It seems like a lot of Destiny players love hand cannons, but not me.
I never got into him until this season playing with Sunshot. Sunshot's been doing good this season.
Gunshot is hot right now. Really, it was always kind of a good exotic option, but it's
Mhm.
even better now because of like the artifact. I think, right?
Yeah.
Just how you can kind of build
Yeah.
into it. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about the game right now? Are you burnt out on it? Are you needing a break?
Uh, I've just been helping the clan, other players. I really have nothing left to do. I have everything.
You've acquired
I've
everything.
been, yeah,
Yeah.
I've been just making new builds, just playing with it, hoping everybody try to get the exotic in Warlord's Ruin.
Yeah, so you like the Sherpa, you like to help, but I
Mhm.
think even then, after so long, it gets, it'll get boring. You'll
Yeah,
get tired of it. You'll want to play something else.
yeah.
And, but we both love Destiny a lot. It's still, I think, our favorite game franchise. We're looking forward to the finale of it with Final Shape coming later this year. And yeah, I don't know. As just for right now, I'm just kind of waiting for Final Shape. So
Mhm.
this update will hopefully get me back into it, get me back playing it again. Um, Definitely gonna check it out. But on that, like, what's going on with the event? Did the Guardian games end? Is that over with already?
This is the last week, so we got a few more days left here. And right now, when I was looking on the standing, it looks like Hunters have seven. Is that 7 wins? Titans have 7 wins, and I think Warlocks are about to get their, is it fifth or sixth one? So I think, and
Really?
then there's what, Sunday and Monday left. So those last 2 days here, I think Warlocks are about to get their second win yesterday, and
Okay, just keep going on that. I gotta mute really quick.
but yeah, I think it's, yeah, these last 2 days could make a tie. I think it'd be good to see a tie in there. Never had a tie yet. It's been kind of passing back into this rigged game of everybody gets their chance at winning. And
All right,
then,
I'm back. Sorry about that, but yeah, the Guardian games in general, and of course we're talking about Destiny 2 here. I never, it's been around for what, a few years now,
mm,
and I've played it. I've had fun with it in the past, but it's just a rehash and a repeat,
yeah,
and
that's
I
how all
have
the
gotten
events
tired of
are.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's an old format, and I'm not hating it. I'm just bored with it.
Hmm.
I don't care to play and grind for it like I used to. Kind of, and that's where I'm at, kind of in general with the game as a whole. Is like I've acquired everything I wanted. I wanted to play for, and I have it. And there's not a whole lot left for me to do other than raiding, which
Yeah.
it it's nice to get a few things I don't have, but it's not necessary. I'd
Yeah.
rather pick up another game for a while. I'm burnt out. But
Yeah. The only reason why I got on recently was to get that new slammer sword. I went and got one and
yeah,
then used all my Vanguard Ingrams, re-rolled it until I got one I liked.
yeah, that's right. That's I'm glad you brought that up because that's actually something I still would like to play for. And like you said, we have a few days left to do it.
Yep.
And the Nightfall is the worst one in my opinion. What corrupted? Like I don't want to
Oh yeah. Yep.
farm corrupted, but
That's what I had to do. At least it only took me three. I just played it 3 times and got it my third time.
yeah. Well, that's cool. So you got one. didn't
Yeah,
even
I
know that.
got a
You
whole
didn't even
bunch of
tell me
them.
that.
I was scrapping them left
What?
and right, trying to
Wow.
get one I liked. The one that actually dropped is kind of the best one I got. I still want a better one, but I got Eager
There's always
Edge
a better one.
Demolitionist. Oh yeah, Eager Edge Demolitionist is going to be the one that I use for kind of just getting around Crota and everything. But then I got one for damage that'll work good. That's Attrition Orbs Bait and Switch. So that one will be good for damage wise.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. I'm glad you got something. You're gonna have to run that with me. I need at least
Oh
one.
yeah.
I need at
That's all
least
you
one.
need. It just needs to drop, and then you can start buying more from using your Vanguard Ingrams. That's all I did. I got one.
Yeah, yeah, and, and I hear just like what you were just saying, it's a really good sword. It's like the best sword option to have right now,
Yeah.
and I would love to
Well,
have one in my inventory.
Guillotine
Um,
was always the better legendary
and for
sword
the
that's been
longest
in the
time,
game. Yeah.
yeah, that
And
thing's
so
been
this
out
is
for a
just
while now.
another one. Yeah. New perks, stasis.
Stasis version, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. So yeah, we'll have to play that and get me one
Yeah.
of those.
Sounds
But
good.
that you know, other than what is it called again? Into the Light. Other than that
Yeah.
coming up here, I think I don't have a whole lot more to say on Destiny right now, to
Other
be
than that,
honest.
that's going to be kind of a month-long thing. We're going to have that released at the beginning of April, and then June is Final Shape. So after End of the Light comes out, yeah, we're going to have about a month until Final Shape launches.
True, true. And I'll also add this: we actually play this on Xbox Series X, preferred console of choice. It's smooth, it's great, and yeah, that's what other is there anything else Destiny that we could probably bring up, like other than talk about Final Shape, which I don't have anything. I haven't heard
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
Any
either do I.
leaks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
heard some, but it's just kind of
speculation.
yeah, take it with a grain because yeah, they're not really definite.
Yep, yep, that is true. That is true. So I guess Destiny aside, what I have been playing is the Division 2, and that has kind of taken the spot from me right now. It's been
Yeah,
fun. I didn't consider playing it when it first released years ago. I want to say 3 years ago. I can't remember the exact time it came out, but it's been a while. And the game holds up. It's really
it
good.
does.
It's really fun. They're at I think still adding to it and putting out DLCs, putting out custom packs and stuff for it, which is cool. And I just scratched the surface. I'm not finished with the campaign yet, but I'm having a blast. I like how we can 4-player co-op it in anything, campaign, dark zone, whatever. It's just all of it it's so smooth too
Yeah,
for its age. It hasn't been out that long, but it's 4K 60. That's
mm,
all I kind of need it to be, and it shows. So yeah, it's a really well built game.
yeah,
Surprised I didn't get into it sooner, but
yeah.
it
Same
had to
here.
go on sale. Like, that's what kind of got me to even consider it. Was not that long ago it came on sale on the Xbox Marketplace. It was going for like $24, and that's a steal.
Yeah, for
And
everything.
yes,
Literally all the
everything.
content. Yeah,
So I'm glad you mentioned that and got me to check it out because it was worth it. It's
it
given
is.
me something to play.
It's pretty similar to Destiny, but I think they did a lot. There's a lot there that was done better.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that. It, sh- it shines areas, and
Hmm.
it's like, oh, I wish Destiny was like this in this
Yeah,
way, or had something like this. But it's they're separate. They're different.
yeah.
Um,
I don't know if it's just because we've experienced everything with Destiny that now with Division everything's new. I mean, I just completed the main campaign in Warlords of New York, and it unlocked the that new Vanguard season pass and all the events, and they just have nonstop events coming up one after another. They're all lined up. You can see them into the future of everything coming. You have all these activities to play, and yeah, it just seems like there's so much there, and I don't know if it's we have. I mean, we do have a lot of content in Destiny, but I don't know. It's just it's all new. There's always something to try and go into the dark zone and
Well, it feels
still kind of figuring
fresh.
that out. Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
for me, it's a breath of fresh air, and
Mhm.
that's saying a lot for the game because it has been out for a while,
Yep.
and I I can see myself playing it a month from now, like with still plenty to do in it.
Hmm.
Squatting up, getting two other players. You just started a clan, so I'd like to try to grow that and continue to hunt that loot. I'm really excited to get into the dark zones, and yeah, of course, it's risky and want to play it safe and all, but I wouldn't mind getting into a conflict with another team just to see how that goes.
Hmm.
That's kind of exciting.
Yeah, I had
But
one for the first time happen the other day. Didn't
really,
go too well. I got caged in by three of them, and
you get crushed.
I took one down. But as I was going for the other one, they both took me down pretty
But it was
easily.
just you in there, right? You didn't have a
Yeah,
team.
yeah, just
Ah,
solo.
we'll
I
see.
knew that if I ran into a
Yeah.
team, there wasn't going to be any surviving it.
Yeah. See, and that's why squatting up in like a mode like that really important. And
Yeah,
it's just make it more fun, level the odds, and get your loot out of there and all. But yeah, I mean that's the division too, and having a blast with it. Other
yeah.
than that, I'm not playing a whole lot much else. I mean, occasionally I'll run a flight in Microsoft Flight Sim. Occasionally I'll jump on GTA just to see the latest. And there's a new Cluck and Bell raid that both of us need to check into sometime here soon. But not a whole lot on my end when it comes to gaming for now. Kind of waiting for Into the Light, but
And then we got a new season on Call of
Call of
Duty.
Duty,
It's been
yeah.
10 days, and I'm excited for the bows. Finally getting bows. I love bows in any game, but in Call of Duty, they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be nice.
Oh yeah, I think yeah, and I don't want to say game changer, but definitely different and
Yeah.
a nice addition. I never really cared for bowls a whole lot myself, or I guess archery in general in games, but I'm down to check it out and see what
Mhm.
I think of it. And yeah, that's Call of Duty is another one of those games I'll just anytime put on, especially with zombies lately. But I've also taken a break from that game, so but
Yep,
yeah,
we got
you're right.
everything
There's new
done.
stuff coming. Yeah, that's the thing, right? We get in there, we don't mess around, we get shit done, and we get out, and it's like, well, that's that
Yeah.
until the next drop. But oh, you only the difference with you and me though is you get into the multiplayer aspect of it more than I do.
Yeah.
And when it comes to multiplayer, I'll do Warzone, I'll do Resurgence. Even then, I haven't done a whole lot, but yeah, I don't play a lot of standard multiplayer. With like you and your brother, you both play a lot of multiplayer. What is it,
Yeah.
shipment you like to
Yeah.
play or
New mix came out today. That's that new. Is it whatever Haas? I forget what the new map's called. It's pretty much like Shipment. They did a blend between Shipment and that new whatever Haas map, and it's pretty good because they're both close quarters maps. And go and get challenges done quick, get weapons leveled up, camos, anything you want to work on, and it's just all quick.
yeah, that's true. What was that mode that was out not too long ago that you guys was it Rustment? Is that
Yeah,
what it was called?
yeah, Shipment and Rust.
What was the Christmas one called? What was
Oh,
that?
Shipmas. Yeah, that's the one
Shipments.
that's the one that they just threw in with that Haas one. It's the Shipmas version of Shipment.
Shipments. Yes, Shipments. I should have checked that out, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Oh,
Um,
you can check it out now. They brought it back. It's that Christmas version
of
right
course
now.
they did. Yeah, yeah, that I can definitely go in there and check it out. I ain't gonna play by myself. I'm gonna have to pull you in there with me though. Well, I guess that would cover gaming.
Mhm.
For, the first part of the show here. Like I said, we'd like to talk about some gaming news that interests us and what we've been playing, and that'll be every week. Next, we'll go into a TV show. So, what have we been watching? What was the latest show that you found interesting, Shed, that you
I,
checked out and would like to talk about?
I just got done watching that Three Body Problem on Netflix. That
Three
was really
Body
good.
Problem. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
Just came out,
yeah, yeah.
and
It's
you enjoyed it. You binged
yeah.
it because it's
Oh
this.
yeah,
This is a show. There's episodes, and you watched the whole thing already.
yeah, yeah. I think it was 8 episodes. Yeah, I just went through one after another, watched the whole thing. Yeah,
Crazy,
yeah, it was a
crazy.
good show. I was kind of confused on the name, but it kind of once you get into it, it makes more sense that the three body problem is solar system with three suns, and it kind of an alien civilization that's making contact with Earth, and they need to escape theirs. So they kind of teach.
There might be
Uh,
spoilers here too. Sorry to interrupt, but just in case, if you are interested in watching a show, you might reveal some things just so everyone
as,
knows.
yeah, I'm trying not to.
That's good. That's good. But yeah, no, you're right with even just the name. The name's kind of
Mhm.
strange.
Yeah.
You think, well, what could that possibly be about? But turns out it's about, well, title wise, it's kind of relates to it kind of taking place in a trinary star system
Mhm.
with a lot of problems going on.
Yeah. They teach them kind of what kind of show people on Earth what happens in a three sun solar system, and that they can't predict it. There's random events. They make computer systems to try to predict what's going to happen, but that something else always happens. They get frozen, they get burned up, gravity pulls everything off the planet. And so the only way they learned is to flee their system. So the whole thing's about them on their way to Earth. It was a
All
good show,
right.
though. I can't wait for the second season. It's gonna be a while, though.
um, on their way to Earth. So it's like, so they're as of now they're planning an invasion.
They weren't in the beginning. They were kind of communicating to humans, and that they were gonna coexist until they had communication with one. He was telling them a story, and they learned what lying was. And so they learned humans are liars, and so they don't want to coexist with humans anymore.
Right. And I don't blame them because that is very true. That's even something crazy in itself to think about as a species that is incapable of lying, or they just haven't
Yeah,
learned,
develop that. Yeah.
developed. Yeah, there you go. And which is not the best trait, anyways. I mean, I'm sure sometimes for some people it can have benefits, but as in general, lying's not good. I
Mhm.
don't like it. I don't respect it. But and it's definitely an interesting take for a show.
Yeah.
Things that I've never seen or heard of in a show. So that does grab my interest and make I'm considering and checking it out myself. But yeah, that's the latest you watched,
Mhm.
and you binged the whole thing. You watched episode by episode by episode. Like you just literally went through the whole thing in no time. And how many episodes were there in total? Do you remember?
8.
8 episodes, like 40 minutes apiece, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think it's like 44 minutes to like hour 3 or something like that. They were all kind of right around there.
And yeah, so you approve of the show. You like it. You recommend it.
Yeah, definitely recommend it. It's definitely one of the better shows I've seen lately.
Cool.
Really like little futuristic VR headsets that they use in there. Put this
Hmm.
metal like chrome headset on that puts them into like a video game basically to kind of explain these things to them, but they can touch, taste, smell this world. It's like they're actually there.
Yeah, and that sounds pretty interesting. Um, like I said, I will probably check the show out. It's something new, sci-fi. I love that.
Mhm.
And I guess since I haven't seen that, the only show I've been watching lately, it's an older show, but it's a good show. It's two Stargate shows basically. You got Stargate Atlantis and Stargate SG-1. And yeah, they're some of my favorites. Again, sci-fi, cool, interesting, weird, bizarre. But yeah, I just that's it, show-wise, nothing new for me on my front. but I've had a blast rewatching those two shows. And I don't want to
Mhm.
go into detail on them. I think some people listening have probably checked them out and know about them. They've been out for a while now. But I think that would probably cover it on the show. And is there a show that you're looking forward to that's coming up soon?
Um, yeah, nothing other than like newer seasons coming up. We got like The Boys season 4. It's going to be coming up in 80 something days. When we got Ones Who Live, we've been continuing on. House of the Dragon is coming up on another season. We got a whole bunch of shows like that are coming up for another season, but I really haven't seen much on trailers or anything on them yet.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm glad you brought up The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live,
Hmm.
because we have both been watching that together, and it's been great. I love it. It feels like The Walking Dead is back, and when the show wraps up in a couple weeks, we plan to do a separate show just to review it and talk about each episode, kind of cover it and give our overall opinion on it. And but for now, I would say it's fun to watch. And tomorrow is a new episode, right? Tomorrow's the
Yep.
24th.
Yep.
Every Sunday,
Episode
there's a new
5.
episode of it. Yeah. 2 episodes to go, and it's great. I'm having a blast with it.
Yeah. Good to see Rick back.
And I
That's the best
suppose,
part.
yeah, exactly. That's what got me to come back to The Walking Dead, knowing that Andy Lincoln was coming back for this particular spin-off of The Walking Dead. And yeah, it's I think from what I've seen, it's really a Rick and Michonne themed show, and their relationship going forward. But I don't want to get too much into it right now. I'd rather save that for the other show. But yeah, other than The Ones Who Live, I haven't been watching a whole lot, like series wise, show wise. So I guess we could leave it there on a show. Movies. So next topic would be a movie that we have watched recently. And what do you
Yeah.
have, Chad? What do you have there?
I haven't really watched all too many movies. The last one that was kind of new that I was looking forward to was Code 8 Part 2.
Code 8 Part
Watched
2.
that. That's haven't really had all too many movies though, but yeah, that Part 2 is really good. Um, it the first one kind of gave you that introduction into this world, but this one it definitely didn't pull me in like the first one did, but it was good. It was really good, but yeah, it kind of raised more questions, didn't answer some questions.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for they do a part 3 and they kind of continue this and maybe answer a little bit more questions that they keep bringing up in this world, but
Mm-hmm. And this is Code 8 Part 2. Is this a Netflix original?
I think the part 2 is the first one. I believe it aired on something else,
Okay.
Amazon, something else.
So I kind of
But
picked it up.
now it's on Netflix now. Both part 1 and 2 are.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. And yeah, it definitely sounds interesting. I don't watch a lot of, or haven't watched a lot of recent movies for various reasons, but yeah, I'm stuck in the oldies. My favorites. I could just rewatch those over and over. But as for anything recent like Code 8, no, I haven't seen anything.
Mhm.
Nothing really notable. But
Yeah,
that does sound like a good option. Something to check out.
there's a lot of good new movies coming, but yeah, haven't really seen much lately. A lot of it's TV shows and games that have been coming out more recently.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of a movie right now I'd like to
Um,
bring up. Anything new, anything recent.
got Deadpool 3,
Hmm.
Godzilla versus Kong. The new Empire is going to be at the end of this month. That's I think the one that's going to be coming in here the more. I think the soonest. I don't know really when Deadpool 2 or Deadpool 3 is coming. Um,
Those are
Yeah.
definitely ones to look out for. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Dune Part 2 just
Oh
came out in
yeah.
theaters. I wanna see that. I wanted to catch it in a theater, but it just didn't happen, so I plan to, stream it once it's available. That might be one we both have to check out and, maybe do a show on that and just talk about Dune Part 2, but yeah, there's there's more movies coming down the road that
Hmm.
have my interest. Joker 2 has my
Yeah.
interest. What's that one you said earlier? Oh shoot, I can't remember. Was it the
There's
Godzilla versus Kong one or something?
yeah, yeah, that's coming up here soon. The one that I'm really looking forward to is the Borderlands movie.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that's, I'm
yeah.
so excited for that. They're making more games into movies and shows lately. We got Borderlands is being made into a movie. Fallout's being made into a TV show. Both of those are going to be, I think, coming up this year.
It seems
It's
like
gonna be good.
they're trying again to kind of do that format, and I hope they
Yeah.
do a better job at it from the past. Um, both of those I would be interested in checking out, the show
Hmm.
and the movie. So
Yeah.
yeah, interesting stuff.
Yeah. I've been into Borderlands since the beginning. Borderlands has always been a good game. They kind of didn't do as good with the third game. It was still good. It still had the Borderlands theme to it, and it still was unique. But two is what really got me into the series. I replayed the second game over and over again. So to see a movie on it is going to be good.
Or a show,
Curious.
right? Isn't it in show form, or is it the
Oh, it's a
movie
movie.
with the
Yeah,
with the
Borderlands will
Borderlands?
be a
Oh,
movie.
Fallout is the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so and this is what I want to say 360 days when you were playing this Xbox
Yeah.
360 days with
Yeah. I can't remember.
Borderlands. And,
Yeah, I can't remember if the first one was on. Yeah, I think it was 360 back then. All
yeah,
kind of blends together anymore. Original Xbox 360 one.
yeah,
Don't
the
really
one.
remember where they came from.
It's been a while though, and yeah, that's just and, I hope they do a good job with them. Um, 'Cause I would plan to check them out, give them a chance, but I don't know. I don't. I hate to say I don't have my hopes high for them. Kind of cautiously optimistic about any of it anymore, but I'll still give them a chance. Down to check them out, and yeah, so there's definitely movies and shows to look forward to that are coming out. Just nothing, nothing too recent other than The Walking Dead and like Dune Part 2 for me personally. But there's definitely stuff in the works.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, I need to finish Dune 2. I
You
watched a
started it.
little bit
Yeah,
of it,
that's right.
yeah, but I haven't finished it yet, and I need to go back and finish it. It was what I seen was really good.
Really? Okay. It was looking good. Yeah, well, I mean, when it's out, we should both watch it and just,
Hmm.
you know, do a show on it and kind of review it. But yeah, that's one I look forward to watching here soon. I can't think of any other movies or shows right now that I'd care to bring
Uh,
up.
the only one that I can think of that I'm actually waiting for is Quiet Place. It's basically the third one, but it's a prequel. I love those movies. It's a Quiet Place Day One. It's basically a prequel into all of it. But yeah, Quiet Place 1 and 2 were awesome movies. I loved the style of those movies. They did really good with them. So yeah, I'm curious what the how this one's gonna be. They're gonna I think they're going on to different characters. It's kind of I think going back. I haven't seen the trailer to this one yet, but seen it advertised.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. This I remember you telling me about that Quiet Place, and that's a movie, right? And
Yeah,
I haven't checked it out yet. I'd like to. Sounds cool. That's definitely an option.
yeah. 1 and 2 pretty much just continue off of each other. It's like watching episodes of a TV show. You watch the first movie, it ends. The second one's picking it up right where the other one left off. And so, yeah, this one's going to be different, going back to the beginning of how it all started.
Yeah, Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, there's another one that's the new Planet of the Apes will be coming
Oh
out this
yeah.
year too. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That'll be good.
Yes. Yes.
Those are good movies.
Yes, because I'm a big fan of the Planet of the Apes in general. I like all the original movies and these remakes. And I suppose you couldn't really call them remakes. They're more like prequels leading up
Hmm.
to the originals, and I think they did a really good job. I liked every one of them. They're great.
Hmm.
Um, so this new one, Kingdom, right? Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Is that coming out this year?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it has his. I don't think it has a date on it yet. I know that it's 2024, but yeah, I'm not sure on a date.
Okay, sometime this year. That's
Yeah.
cool. It's definitely something to look forward to. I would love to go see that in a theater.
Oh, yeah. Same here. Yeah, those are good
Hmm.
movies. Something else that I've been seeing that they're doing is they're doing sequels off of movies that were hits in the past. They're doing Gladiator 2 and Twisters. The
Yeah.
sequel to Twister, and they're making a sequel to Gladiator. Yeah, those are older movies. I don't even remember. I
Oh yeah.
know
Well, I mean,
Twister
Gladiator
was
came
like
out in
90s.
2000. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Twist 96, I want to say Twister came out,
yeah.
which it's an awesome movie. I love
It
both of those
was, yeah.
movies. Yeah, they're cool.
I haven't seen them in a long time. I watched
Exactly.
Gladiator over and over again when I was younger. It was like
Yeah. Same thing.
those battle scenes were so good.
Oh yeah, and the acting was just superb in it. It was
Yeah.
great. Twister was fun. It was like, and that's kind of when the whole tornado
Mhm.
like era kind of blew up, was in the 90s. Like it started becoming, with the storm chasers and documentaries and just more research in general around tornadoes, and I think that movie definitely helped kick that off. And yeah, I checked out the trailer to Twisters, and that's coming out this year too, I believe.
Yeah.
It looked good, actually. I was thinking, well, I think they were trying to say it's not a sequel to Twister, but it seems really darned familiar
Yeah,
to
it does.
the original. Like, yeah, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, the trailer got me. It looked cool. That's another one I'd look forward to checking out this year for sure. But this is the first I've heard of the Gladiator sequel,
Oh, yeah.
Gladiator 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's marked as 2024, but yeah, I loved that movie when I was a kid. I
But
did
it
my hair to
makes
copy his haircut. Gelled my
a crew
hair and
cut.
everything
Huh.
exactly.
um, it makes me wonder, like, what if it's a sequel to the first? Like, it's obviously going to be a different character.
Yeah.
Um, what was the guy's name? Maximus in the first one?
Uh,
I swear it was Maximus, and
I can't even remember. It's been so
because he
long.
died, he died at the end of that movie. So this would definitely. I mean, I guess you can still have the same theme, the arena
Yeah,
and everything.
Maximus, that's correct.
Yeah, and just I guess a different character, right? Different
Yeah.
tragic
Yeah.
story with another character.
Yeah, it
But
shows that the main character for this one is Lucius.
interesting. Okay,
Denzel Washington's in it.
cool. All right. I'll have to. Well, is there a trailer out?
Uh,
I wonder.
it doesn't look like it. It just says 2024, and it's a historical drama written by Ridley Scott, a sequel to Gladiator.
It's weird that it's coming out this year, but there hasn't been a teaser or anything for it yet.
It must
Um,
be kind of more into this year, I'm guessing.
yeah, yeah, I think that's a safe bet, but that's cool at the same time.
Hmm.
Would look forward to that teaser trailer. Absolutely, and yeah. So basically, there's stuff in the works coming down the road that I'm sure we'll end up talking about
Yeah.
after we watch them. But yeah, that's. I mean, I think we pretty much covered everything there. We talked a little bit about gaming, a little bit about a show and a movie, and what's coming down the road. So probably call it a show there. And we do plan on doing this every week. We're gonna do a recording every week. Around Thursdays we'll record, and Fridays we'll push it out. on multiple platforms. We're gonna do X, Twitter, Twitter X, X Twitter, both the same thing, right? um, what else? We Kick. We got a Kick for it. Twitch, and what's the fourth? YouTube, and possibly TikTok down the road here. We just got to get a better format going for it. But yeah, we're going to be pushing it out on multiple platforms. So really hope you guys all go give us a follow, give us a like, give us a sub. You want to hear more, our opinions, our thoughts on what we're playing and what's coming down the road. And yeah, we hope you enjoyed listening to the show, had fun talking about all this. And this is just the beginning. And I also want to give a shout out to the band called Engrave, because that's the song that we played at the beginning was Alive from them. And we're going to play it again for you guys here at the end of the show. We'll probably finish the song, and we'll be playing that song with every episode, every show. So I want to shout those guys out. They gave us permission, and they're a really cool rock band. I'm into them. I follow them. A lot of good songs. But yeah, we decided to go with Alive for the show. We hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, until next time, appreciate it. I'm Reaper.
I'm Shadow.
Catch you guys later.